Long ago, in a time when the earth was still young and wild, the world had become a place filled with wickedness and violence. People had turned away from goodness, and their hearts were full of corruption. But among them there was one man who stood out, Noah. He was righteous, blameless among his generation, and he walked faithfully with God. One day God looked upon the earth and was deeply grieved by the evil he saw. He decided to cleanse the world of its corruption and start anew. But because of Noah's faithfulness, God had a plan for him and his family. God said to Noah, "I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. Everything on earth will perish, but I will establish my covenant with you. You are to build an ark, made of gopher wood, with rooms inside, and coated with pitch to make it waterproof." He gave Noah specific instructions. The ark was to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, about the size of a large ship. It would have 3 decks, a door on the side, and a window near the top. Noah, without hesitation, obeyed. For years, he worked tirelessly, building the ark exactly as God commanded. As he worked, he warned the people of the coming flood, but they only laughed, mocked, and went on with their lives. Then came the time God had spoken of. He instructed Noah to gather animals, 2 of every kind, male and female, to keep them alive during the flood. 7 pairs were taken of clean animals, used for food and offerings. Birds of every kind, creeping things, wild beasts, and livestock, all were led into the ark. Noah also brought along his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives. Once everything was ready, the skies began to darken. Heavy rain started to fall. Underground springs burst forth, and water poured from the heavens for 40 days and 40 nights. The flood waters rose higher and higher until even the tallest mountains were submerged. Every living thing on the face of the earth perished except those inside the ark. Inside, Noah and his family waited. For 150 days, the ark floated safely on the vast ocean of water. Then, God remembered Noah. He sent a wind to blow across the waters, and they began to recede. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. 40 days later, Noah opened a window and sent out a raven. It flew back and forth, but found no dry land. Then he sent a dove. It returned, finding nowhere to land. A week later, he sent the dove again, and it came back with an olive leaf in its beak. Noah knew the waters were going down. A week later, he sent the dove once more, and this time, it did not return. Finally, God told Noah it was time to leave the ark. Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped out onto dry ground. The earth was fresh, clean, and new. Noah built an altar and offered sacrifices to God in gratitude. God was pleased. He promised never again to destroy the earth with a flood. As a sign of this everlasting covenant, he placed a rainbow in the sky. God said, "Whenever the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and all living creatures. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life." The story of Noah's Ark is more than just a tale of survival. It is a story of faith, obedience, and renewal. In the face of a wicked world, one man's righteousness saved humanity and preserved life. The ark became a symbol of refuge, the flood a symbol of cleansing, and the rainbow a promise of mercy and hope for all generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the story of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood, a powerful reminder of faith, obedience, and new beginnings. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more inspiring stories from history and scripture, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.